Hello everyone, Daisy here with another layout. This one is for the random Scrappy challenge that I do with Marie's Notes here on YouTube. And this challenge, we are to use at least 5 photos, and we can use one color in different shades of that color. I am also using the September 1st stuck sketches for this layout. Just because this is my third attempt at this layout. Like, I was just really struggling. I don't know. I was just having some kind of creative block. So I pulled out the sketch because sketches are a fantastic way to kind of get started, and this is what I came up with. So in the sketch, which I included at the beginning of the video, there are a bunch of strips, and also there's only one photo. Excuse me. However, I chose instead to kind of make everything a little bit bigger because I needed to support the 5 photos. The photos I'm using are of me and my daughter. We went bowling one day, and I kind of got some action shots because those are my favorites. So I got some, and they're not like the highest quality, so it was perfect that I have to put this many on a layout so I could shrink them down and you couldn't tell, you know, how bad they really look. And for the strips, I decided to use, they're like 1.5 inch strips, and I used my fringe scissors that you can see over there that I found at a yard sale for $1 or $3 maybe, and I made a whole bunch of little fringe. And again, I'm using all scraps. These are all scraps. I did not cut into any new papers. And I'm using a mix of plain cardstock and pattern paper. You can see the strips that are a little bit chunkier of fringe. Those are actually one of the Maggie Holmes papers, and I just kind of snipped them apart into actual fringe instead of just printed fringe. And then I also used that pink glitter paper there, and that is just the what is it? Paper Studio, I believe, is the Hobby Lobby brand, and that is what I love that color. That's like a gorgeous color, pink. So obviously pink is the color that I'm going with. That was the color of my daughter's sweater, so I thought it worked out perfectly. And yeah, I'm just working on layers here. Oh my gosh, I mess around with that fringe trying to get it to pop up behind the photos, around the photos, and then I'm going to move the photos, so I don't know why I was bothering. Yeah, so whatever. Anyway, I also used some more of that pink glitter paper, and I cut some banners because one of the strips in the sketch was cut into a banner, and I needed something to go behind the photos. Now, the banners did not stretch to cover that weird space underneath the photos where they were up a little bit, so I'm taking some little scrap pieces of that glitter paper, and I am taping it down so that it looks like that banner spans all the way across the page. And then I'm also going to use this thin little strip down on the bottom to bring some of that dark pink down. And I don't want to waste any of this paper, so I'm cutting off some of the extra bits and then just adhering down the banner pieces. And my photos I'm going to pop up on some fun foam, and it's just the cheap stuff you get at Walmart. You get like 40 of them for $5 or whatever. And it's adhesive backed. And I'm going to mess around with this darn fringe again, and yeah. I probably messed with the fringe like 4 or 5 times because I kept forgetting that I haven't adhered down the photos, so I'm going to have to keep moving them. Yeah. So I just used some Tombow Mono Multi to stick down that little strip on the bottom, and here I'm going to move the photos again so that I can adhere it down. See what I'm talking about? The struggle was real here. And like I said, this was my third attempt at this layout, so I was just ready to just not do it. Like, I was just so frustrated. I'm like, ugh. And then one of the photos on the, like the very end photo on the right got kind of turned crooked when I moved it one of the times, and ugh. Anyway, I'm pulling out another oldie but goodie from my stash, and these are some buttons, and I picked them out in different pink colors, and they are, most of them are little flowers, but there are two like neon pink tiny circle buttons, and so those are going to be my embellishments. I actually don't use any sequins on this page. Shocking. I know, like, I'm blown away at the fact that I don't end up getting any sequins on here, but I felt like it just would have been too busy if I would have added more, so I added a little Simple Stories clear sticker to that photo that says love this, and then I'm just pulling out some things out of my like sticker bin that I keep my stickers in. I should really do a scrap room tour sometime. I just rearranged it, and I'm really liking the way that I moved things around, so I should really show you before I don't like it anymore. So I'll write that down and maybe get that done. So I knew I needed things that were pink, so I just went through my stickers and found everything that's pink. These are some Freckled Fawn vellum stickers, and I don't remember what they say. I think, yeah, I have no idea what they say, so I apologize. I don't have the layout next to me right now. I pull out these little chipboard pieces, the one that says love you and the one little flower down there, and I think I end up taking both of them off because it just felt like they were too heavy or something for what I was going for. Like, they would have been fine the original way I had it, but I wanted to put the title up underneath the photos on the right, and so then I had to move that love you, and then yeah, so that's where I realized that picture is all crooked and tried to fix it, and it wasn't happening, so I just stuck it back down. I really wanted to use these sassafras glitter letters, if I could talk, but they just blended in too much with the background. And actually all of these letters blend in pretty much with the background, so I do come up with a way to fix that here shortly. I'm going to use some of these Amy Tangerine letter stickers in that, what I like to call Pepto-Bismol pink color. I love the font. The color's a little strange, but I really love the font. So, and the title's just going to be Let's Bowl, and you really can't see the word bowl. So what I decided to do is there was a tag on the right side on the sketch, so I took one of these little glassine bags, and I got that at Spiegel Mom Scraps shop, and I punched a hole in it, so I'm going to use it kind of as a tag because it's the same general shape, right? So I'm going to take this American Crafts Slick Writer pen and outline these letters to help them stand out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to adhere down that glassine bag, and that's pretty much going to be the end. Like I said, I'm doing this with Marie for our Let's Get Scrappy challenge. You should definitely head over to her channel. I will link it below and check out her video that she did for using the same challenge. And I hope to see you again next time. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, please do. I will be having a giveaway when I reach 300 subscribers. So please, tell your friends, send them on over, and I will see you again next time. I have a couple of videos that I've already recorded voiceovers for, so they'll be coming up soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Bye.